What's up, tribe? So just wanted to shoot a quick video on your nutrition template that you're going to be getting for the month of August. Let me just preface this by saying we've had a lot of success with these. Been through a couple of iterations of this exact plan, and it's been just great if you follow it to a T. So what I mean by following it to a T is no alcohol. All right. Alcohol slows down the metabolism, which slows down your progress. So please, if you can, no drinking for the month of August. I mean, none. That means no tequila, no wine, no beer. There is no good alcohol to drink when you're trying to really cut down and lose some weight. So just cut it out and see what happens. One, you're going to feel better, you're going to sleep better, and your body's going to react great to it. So just cut alcohol out, all right? So you should have received a meal plan from your coach. If you're watching this video, they have emailed it out to you. So either Caroline, Justin, Emily, or Channing is going to be your coach for 30 days. So please use them as your point of contact. Obviously, excuse me, I'm always here. My door is always open. Feel free to text me or shoot me an email. But they're going to be seeing you a lot more than I will be seeing you. So let them help you achieve those results. All right. In this email, you will be getting a digital copy of what I have in my hand. So this is an example of what it will look like. So you're going to have 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. It is color coded. Right, so your proteins are blue, your carbs are orange, your fats are black, and your veggies are going to be gray. Okay, so it looks like this right here. All right. Your portion sizes are going to be over here under the approved food list. All of your proteins, as far as like meat, the weight next to it is going to be weighed out raw, not cooked, raw. The majority of you will be on a 6-ounce plan. Some of you will be more, some of you maybe a little less, but not much. But most of you will be on 6 ounces. Now, if you don't have a food scale, no worries. Hey, and don't overthink it, okay? A great way to eyeball it is the palm of your hand. So does my serving of protein match right here? The video is fun. Match right there. Your carbs, okay? The only thing that is serving is that's not cooked in this is going to be like oatmeal or steel cut oats or something like that. So everything else, the portion is cooked. Greek yogurt, or excuse me, back up. On your protein list, you will also see cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. Okay, when you go out and buy Greek yogurt, buy unflavored. Okay, that's the safest way. Because what happens is they'll say 000, 0 fat, 0 sugars, 0 carbs, which they're lying, because every Greek yogurt has a little bit of carbs. You want it to be under 5 grams or less per serving. If there is a flavoring, what they do is they add fruit juices, which is sugar. And you'll flip that around and have like 25 grams of carbs. So they get away with it because that's just marketing. And so try to find just 0 flavor Greek yogurt. If you need flavoring for it, which I do personally, a great hack is go buy those little Mio water flavorings, squirt a little bit in it, stir it up. Man, it's awesome. It's like a sweet treat. It really is good. So that's what I recommend on the protein. On the carb side, like I said, everything is weighed out cooked. Most of you will be getting carbs at breakfast and lunch and not dinner. Some of you may have dinner portions, but the majority of you will not, okay? Fats, all right? Fats. So down here, I'm sorry, let me back up again. On the carbs, there is a bread on here. It says Ezekiel bread. Personally, I don't like Ezekiel bread. It's on there because it is a whole grain bread. A great substitute is Dave's Killer Bread that you can find in any grocery store. Don't get the muffins. They have muffins out now. They have bagels out now. They have like raisin bread. No, just the 9-grain bread. I think it's either red or green. Either one of those is going to be your best bet on the Dave's Killer Bread. On the fats, fats are black, okay? Most of you will be getting fats, some of you will not. So if you don't have a fat tab, you don't get fats, okay? The reason we've cut them out is because it's the easiest way to get you in a caloric deficit, which most of you are going to be in since we're trying to trim off fat, okay? Fats will be at dinner. That means that you can cook in oils. Breakfast and lunch, if you're doing like a chicken breast for lunch, it can't be cooked in oil because you're adding fat, right? Fat, oil is a fat. So how to do that? Get you a 0-calorie Pam spray, or there's coconut out there, there's all that. A quick psh, psh, and that's it. Okay, don't load it down, right? At night, if that's where you want to get your fats from, great. If you have a sweet tooth, like the majority of us do, my recommendation is using peanut butter. Peanut butter's on the plan. Okay. Now you have to measure it out, because the way I do my peanut butter in the past is I would get a spoon and it'd be about this tall. That's like 5 servings. Okay, so measure it out. Most of you will have a tablespoon or 2 for your fats, so make sure you measure that out. Just lick on the spoon. That's a great way to curb a sweet tooth. Veggies, okay, there's a good veggie list over here. Okay, leafy greens is the ideal way to go. So spinach, kale, asparagus, anything green, broccoli, cabbage is pretty good. Cauliflower, even though it's not green, it's pretty good. You can eat as much of that as you want. It will say a fist serving. Don't do fist serving. You can have more. So if you're hungry, eat veggies. They are there for fiber purposes only. There are some micronutrients that you get from veggies, but for the majority of the time, it's just to make sure we get that fiber, so that we keep that tummy regulated and your bowel movements moving at a right pace. If you don't like veggies, because I know some of you don't, just get a Metamucil or celiac husk or something like that, and take that just so we don't get stopped up. Because this nutrition plan is going to be very high in protein, more than what most of you are used to, and it's very dense. It's going to fill you up. It's going to make you feel full. You're going to feel like you can't eat all this food. I promise you can. Just trust the process. If there's one thing I can say, trust the process, because this works. We have done it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And if you follow it, you will see results. If you don't follow it, you will not see results. It's simple as that. This is the hard part. The easy part is going to be in here working out, and your coach is going to make sure that you're getting your sessions in. But we can't help you at home. Okay, if you're deciding to put the bad stuff in your mouth, you're deciding at that point to not get the results. Okay, we can only help you so much. On the back, or on the digital copy, page 2 is going to be the same looking foods, right? Except this will be bigger portions that you can go grocery shopping with. Most people will need between 10 and 12 pounds of protein in a week. So buy that in bulk. For some of my people in muscle plans, or some of the bigger people coming in, as far as weight, you will be needing more, 12 to 14. Like I need 12 to 14 pounds of protein to get all the amounts that I'm in. If there's one thing not to sacrifice on the plan, like, oh, I'm getting full, I can't eat all this food, make sure you eat your protein. Don't skip the protein. Cut down your carbs a little bit, cut down your fat, or cut down your veggies. Like that's a big one. Just cut down your veggies, because they're gonna fill you up pretty fast. Frozen vegetables are just fine. So, but make sure they're raw, or not raw. They don't have any sauces or things like that on there. So if you go into the frozen food section, there's gonna be all these veggies. Make sure that you get the ones that don't have any additives, because there's all these flavorings. There's all kind of stuff out there. So just make sure it's just, raw spinach chopped up, or raw broccoli, or, raw cauliflower. Don't go cauliflower mashed potatoes. Don't go sweet potato mashed potatoes. None of that, okay? So make sure it's just a raw veggie. About a bag. Big bag is probably what you'll need in a day. Small bags will be generally per meal, depending on your starting weight. So like I said, but that's the first thing to cut. If you're starting to get full, make sure you get your protein in. Let's see, what else? Shameless plug. There are 2 protein shakes on the plan that can be used as snacks. With those, that's also, don't skip those, okay? We got to get your protein count up, especially with the type of fitness that you guys will be doing in here. We do not want to burn muscle, we want to burn fat, okay? So we sell Ascent Whey, which is what we highly recommend, because it's some of the cleanest protein in the market. We have a couple different flavors, and buy local, right? If you have a protein already on your shelves, that's great. Just what you want to look for is less than 2 grams of fat and less than 5 grams of carbs. So cookies and cream, guess what? It's got a lot of crap in it. Mocha latte, fate, whatever crazy flavor the flavors that are out there. If you look on the back, there's probably a lot of junk in them. Just being honest with you. So those are big things. Make sure you get your protein shakes in. Let me see. If you have any questions, reach out to your coach, the one that sent you this email with this video in it. But like I said, my door is always open if you have any questions. We will see you guys next week on the 1st. Make sure you're registered for classes. Can't wait to have you part of our family. It's going to be fun, I promise, and trust the process. Have fun, and we'll see you next week. Bye.